Welcome. If you clicked on this video, you probably felt a specific kind of exhaustion, not physical tiredness, though you might feel that too. I'm talking about a deep, heavy fog behind your eyes, the feeling that your brain is full of cotton wool, the feeling that you have been busy all day, but you have accomplished nothing. You are here because you suspect that something is wrong with the way you are living, and you are right. This video is long. It is long on purpose. The algorithm hates this video. The algorithm wants me to cut this into 60-second clips with Subway Surfers gameplay underneath so you don't get bored. But we aren't doing that. This is a contract. For the next minute, the screen will remain black. There is nothing to see. You do not need to watch. I want you to put your phone face down. Or better yet, put it across the room. Lie down, close your eyes, or go for a long walk with your headphones in. We are going to perform a deep clean of your mental operating system. We are going to talk about neuroscience, philosophy, the economy of attention, and the practical steps to save your life. And I don't use that phrase lightly. I mean save your life, because a life spent staring at a screen isn't a life, it's a simulation. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's be honest about where we are. The average person spends between 4 and 7 hours a day on their phone. Let's take the lower end. 4 hours. That is 28 hours a week. That is a part-time job. That is 1,460 hours a year. That is roughly 90 waking days. 3 months every year. If you live to be 80 and you got your first smartphone at 15, you will spend roughly 15 to 20 years of your waking life staring at a piece of glass. Imagine reaching the end of your life, sitting in a rocking chair and realizing that you spent 2 entire decades scrolling through videos of people you don't know, arguing about topics you don't care about. But it's not just the time, it's the fragmentation. We have lost the ability to be singular. We watch a movie, but we are also texting. We are at dinner with friends, but we are checking the score. We are playing with our kids, but we are looking at an email. We are never fully here. We are always partially there. And because we are never fully present, we never feel fully satisfied. We are in a state of constant low-grade hunger. We are ghost walking through our own existence. This is what I call the great graying. Life isn't black and white anymore. It's just gray. The highs aren't as high because you're filming them. The lows aren't as low because you're distracting yourself from them. You are numbing yourself to death. Why is this happening? Are you weak? Are you lazy? No. You are a biological organism being hacked. In the 1940s, a researcher named Nico Tinbergen studied seagulls. He noticed that baby seagulls pecked at the red spot on their mother's beak to ask for food. Tinbergen built a fake beak with a giant red spot, a spot brighter and bigger than nature could ever produce. And you know what the babies did? They ignored their real mother. They went crazy for the fake beak. They tried to peck it until they collapsed. That is called a supernormal stimulus, an artificial version of reality that is more attractive than reality itself. Your phone is the giant red spot. Your brain evolved for a world where information was scarce. Finding a new berry bush was a huge dopamine hit because it meant survival. Now, you have a device that gives you the new information reward 10,000 times a day. Real life is slow. Reading a book takes time. Building a business takes years. Falling in love takes patience. But the phone is instant. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. It's choosing the highest density of reward for the least amount of effort. You are a seagull pecking at a plastic beak while starving to death. Understanding this is the first step to freedom. You aren't fighting bad habits. You are fighting millions of years of evolutionary biology that is being exploited by trillion-dollar companies. But there is a darker reason we scroll. We talked about the pull of the dopamine. Now let's talk about the push of the pain. Blaise Pascal famously said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Why is it so hard to sit alone? Because when the noise stops, the thoughts start. When you put the phone down, you have to face the truth. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you are lonely. Maybe you are grieving. Maybe you feel like a failure. These are painful thoughts. They are the shadow self. In the past, we had to process these thoughts. You sat on the bus, stared out the window, felt sad, processed it, and moved on. Today, the second a negative emotion rises, even a tiny bit of boredom or anxiety, we panic. We reach for the pacifier. We scroll to anesthetize the pain. But here is the tragedy. You cannot numb the dark without numbing the light. If you numb your sadness, you also numb your joy. You numb your creativity. Creativity requires boredom. Epiphanies require silence. By constantly blocking out the bad thoughts, you are blocking out the signals your soul is sending you. That anxiety you feel, that's your compass. It's telling you something needs to change. If you keep drowning it out with TikToks, you will never change. You will stay stuck forever. We have diagnosed the disease. Now, let's perform the surgery. I'm going to give you a 4-tier system, from beginner to monk. Tier 1, the hygiene check. This is non-negotiable. Do this today. Notification. Nuke. Go into settings. Turn off everything except phone calls and text messages. No Instagram likes, no breaking news, no email pings. Your phone should only speak when a human is speaking. The bedroom sanctuary. Buy an analog alarm clock. It costs $15 on Amazon. Your phone sleeps in the kitchen. If you take the phone into the bedroom, you have lost. The bedroom is for sleep and intimacy, not for Steve Jobs. Tier 2, the friction layer. Grayscale. Turn your screen black and white. It makes the phone look like a tool, not a toy. App deletion. Delete the infinity pools. Any app that has an infinite scroll, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, must be deleted from your phone. Use them on your laptop if you must, but get them off the device that lives in your pocket. Tier 3, the time block strategy. You need to relearn how to focus. Start with the phone-free commute. When you drive or take the train or walk to the store. No headphones, no phone. Just look at the world. Look at the sky. Look at the people. It will feel agonizing at first. You will reach for your pocket 10 times. Let the urge pass. Reacclimate your brain to the speed of reality. Tier 4, the Dopamine Fast. Once a month, do a 24-hour reset. No screens, none. You will be bored. You will be restless. But by hour 18, something magical happens. The fog lifts. You'll find yourself staring at a flower and thinking, wow, that's beautiful. You'll pick up a book and read 50 pages effortlessly. You need to fast to enjoy the feast of life again. Tactics are great, but they fail if you don't change your identity. You have to stop saying, I am trying to use my phone less. You have to start saying, I am not a digital zombie. You have to cultivate a sense of superiority about this. Yes, be arrogant about it. Look around you. Look at the people on the subway, necks bent, eyes glazed, scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Does that look like freedom to you? Does that look like power? No, it looks like slavery. Decide that you are a creator, not a consumer. Consumers eat what they are fed. Creators build their own world. Every time you resist the urge to click, you're doing a rep in the gym of will. You are becoming a dangerous human being. A human being who can focus for 4 hours is dangerous. They can learn anything. They can build anything. They can outcompete anyone. In a world of distracted children, the focused adult is king. I want to end with a visualization. I want you to imagine it is your last day on earth. You are lying in a hospital bed. You are looking back at the movie of your life. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a montage of memes? Do you want to see a blurry compilation of other people's vacations? Do you want to see the 10,000 hours you spent arguing in comment sections? Or do you want to see moments of deep connection? The time you sat on a hill and watched the sunset without taking a picture. The time you built that business. The time you looked into your partner's eyes for an hour and just talked. The time you read that book that changed your mind. The phone gives you the illusion of everything, but it gives you the substance of nothing. We are running out of time. You don't have forever. Reclaiming your attention is the only way to reclaim your life. I know how hard this is. I know that the second this video ends, the urge will hit you. The world is noisy. Your friends will make fun of you for having a dumb phone or for not replying instantly. It is lonely to be awake in a world that is asleep. That is why you need a tribe. You need to be around other people who have decided to opt out of the madness. I have created a private, free community. It's linked right down there in the description. This is a gathering place for people who value focus over noise. We share our struggles. We share our screen time stats. Not to brag, but to keep each other honest. We do group detox challenges. We talk about books, business, and life outside the algorithm. If you made it this far in the video, you are already one of us. You have an attention span that 99% of the population has lost. Don't waste it. Click the link. Come introduce yourself. Tell us your story. Let's build a life of depth together. Thank you for giving me your time. Now, the video is over. Do not click on the next video. Close the app, turn off the screen, and go exist in the real world.